Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this reading, if you wanted to book coaching calls, birth chart or tarot readings, you can do all of that through my website, and the link is going to be in the description box below. Now let's get into this reading. We are going to be channeling, motivating and uplifting and inspiring messages from spirit for you guys today. So we have 4 piles to do this reading, and I'm going to add your crystals and I'll be right back. And here I've added the crystals. So for pile 1 we have black tourmaline, for pile 2 we have a rose quartz heart, for pile 3 we have a green aventurine star, and for pile 4 we have an amethyst tumbled stone. So pick whichever pile number or crystal is calling you most, and that is going to be your reading. Timestamps are going to be listed down below, and I'm going to also include the reading breakdown, which is basically very simple for this reading. So now let's head into your readings. Hello pile 1, you have chosen the black tourmaline. I can't believe I forgot that. I'm going to keep your tarot cards and your crystal right there. And we're going to do an energy check first, just to see like how you are doing right now, what your energy is currently like. So can we see how is pile 1 doing right now? What is pile 1's current energy? Can we get... Ooh, we got the lion, which is interesting because I'm filming this in Leo season, and this will most likely be up in Leo season. So this is exciting. You have the lion here, and I feel like with this, it's like your energy is moving forward. You're looking to new things. You're looking forward towards new things. It's also like you have a surge of passionate energy flowing through you right now. With this card coming through, I feel like you have gone through a lot of personal transformation, or you are in the middle of going through a lot of personal transformation. Though for most of you, I feel like you have done a lot of inner work and a lot of growing, and it's almost like now you're capable of standing in your own power, capable of standing in your own confidence. And while even if you may not see that, other people are very clearly noticing that. Other people are really seeing you as patient, as calm, as collected, of knowing your value and of knowing your worth and not settling for anything less than what you deserve. And so how you're doing right now, I really feel like you guys are in a good place right now and getting better, or even if you're not necessarily in a great place, it's like you're moving towards better. So all the actions that you're taking right now, all the things that you're doing right now is moving you towards better. Like you're on the right track, you're moving towards better. I love this for you, pile 1. And I really do feel like this Leo season is gonna be really powerful for you. But again, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you watch this is when it'll apply. So whenever you watch this, Leo season is going to be incredibly powerful for you. It's going to be a huge stepping stone in your life. So now let's see, actually before I get the tarot again, let's look at this is your motivational card here that I pulled. We have selenite. So let me look at the guidebook for that. But what I'm kind of getting intuitively is like cleansing. A lot of cleansing is happening on a spiritual level. Your spirit guides are cleansing out a lot of negativity from your life. A lot of, like, this is kind of reminding me of the Tower in tarot. And yeah, I just feel like a lot of things that are out of alignment are being cleared out of your life. And your spirit team is really coming through to be like that they're working to get you through any difficulties, and like any difficulties that you may have been facing are quickly coming to an end. So we have liquid light, fluidity, flexibility, illumination, and clarity, raising your vibration. When selenite spirit appears, its message to you is to keep moving past your challenges. Your sight's always on raising your vibration. I really feel like this is like exactly what's happening for you right now. It's like you are raising your vibration, even if you don't see it, even if you don't feel like it, you are, pile one. And that's what I was kind of getting with the Lion anyways. It's like you're moving through these challenges, and you're moving towards better times. You're moving towards a greater fulfillment, and it's like you're moving towards achieving your goals. So yeah, it's been tough and it's been challenging, but you're making a lot of progress. And even if you don't see it right now, this period has been helping you to leap. It's like, you know, when lions or lionesses have to hunt, they stalk their prey first, and that's a very slow movement, and it almost seems like they're doing nothing because they're just kind of sitting there, but they're doing so much, they're getting ready to pounce. And that's what I see for you. It's like you've been going through this period of time of slowness, and maybe things not working out exactly as you thought, but you're being prepared to pounce. So continue to move through, because you're moving out of any difficulties, any challenges that you may have been facing. Now let us get your tarot cards and see what motivating message Spirit has for you, pile one. Ooh. Yeah, ooh, I love this. We have the 10 of Wands here. There's definitely a massive end of a cycle coming through for you. A massive end of burdens and responsibilities that you may have felt the weight of and not known what to do with it. Like you've just been trying to do your best, but everything kind of feels like it's not been changing. Well, that is changing. Like you're no longer going to be in this stuck energy, or not. It's not even a stuck energy. It's just an energy of feeling weighed down by your responsibilities. I see that you're gaining the strength and the wisdom through this period of time to be able to deal with your responsibilities in a new, refreshing way. And also there's a new, fresh energy coming in, is what I'm hearing. Let's see what else. Okay, so that's kind of interesting because the Empress was reversed, but the way it fell out, it almost fell out coming upright. So I'm going to keep it upright. And with the Empress, it's like the Empress knows her value. She knows where to place her energy. And I feel that for you, pile one, you're coming to this place of knowing where to place your energy. You're starting to figure out and realize what is worth your time and your energy, what is worth your attention and your focus, and what isn't. And the things that aren't, you're cutting it out of your life, you're moving on, you're releasing it, because you're realizing how valuable and how precious your energy is, how valuable and how precious your life is. And I feel like you're sitting in your power. Again, like you have the Empress and the Lion here, and that's like a lot of regal, royal energy coming through. And I just get that sense that like you're stepping into your full power. You're sitting in your power. You're no longer questioning your self-worth or your value. And even if those things do come up, even if you do question it, it's like you're quickly moving away from it. You're quickly realizing that you can question your self-worth, you can question your value, and still feel valuable and still feel worthy of living the life that you want to live, of going after the goals that you have, of going after the dreams that you have, of achieving those things. And with the Empress coming up too, it's like whatever seeds you've planted are really starting to grow. It's like anything that you've planted, whether it's like an idea, or maybe like if you put in a job application, or maybe you've been working at this job and you've been doing like your best and you've not been seeing any rewards for it. I feel like what's coming through is that you're going to see that grow. You're going to start to see the fruits of your labor growing. So yeah, you've been putting in this effort and you're going to be rewarded for it. Maybe not at this job, but it could be a new job that's coming in that's going to pay you much more, much better, and you have less work or less burdens on your head. it's like you're valued more at this job or at this position. You're being given a raise of some kind. Like there's definitely an upliftment happening here. Going from feeling super burdened, super taxed, maybe overworking yourself, to finally feeling free of that and getting paid more or getting valued more, because you're starting to see your own value. You're starting to see your own worth. And you're standing in your worth. You're standing in that value. You're making a massive leap. Like you're moving out of a really shitty situation into one that's a completely opposite of that, is what I'm getting here. Let's see what else Spirit wants to add to this. What other motivating message? We have the Queen of Wands coming out reverse, and there's just a whole lot of fire energy here. So with the Queen of Wands, it's okay for you to have bad days. It's okay for you to have the days where you feel low energy. It's okay for you to not feel inspired or not feel motivated some days. And on those days, give yourself grace. Complete your responsibilities, whatever you have to do, because obviously we can't just neglect our responsibilities, but give yourself grace. It's okay. Move through it slower that day if you can. Take your time. Like, don't be so hard on yourself. And I know that's easier said than done, but like, Spirit is coming through to be like, it is okay if you have bad days. It is okay if you feel low energy some days. It is okay if you don't feel motivated some days. It's okay if you don't feel like you're getting to your goals, or that you don't feel like things are manifesting for you. That's okay too, because even if you have those feelings, you're still going to manifest what you want. Those feelings are transient. They don't dictate whether you can or can't manifest something. Like, you can still move out of your situation and have bad days, and that is okay. And I also feel with this that like you're starting to, by the work that you've done, you're reaping some kind of reward that maybe at the moment is not so, like, it's not something you see or even maybe expect. It's like an unexpected reward. And you may not see it. Like, there's something about not being able to see what's coming for you, or not expecting it. Like, even after this reading, it's like you may still be surprised at what comes your way, because there's definitely something coming your way that you're not expecting. Somebody, maybe this is a small message for some of you, that there's a specific person coming your way that is really, that one you may not have expected to come your way, or maybe you lost hope on that, but this person is coming your way, and that is going to inspire you in so many different ways. It's going to uplift you in so many different ways. Like, there's a lot of healing happening through that, and a lot of like a surge of inspiration like coming through with this person. So take that as it applies. That may not apply for all of you, but that's what I'm getting here. And I don't know why, but this suddenly took a turn for like what to expect, or what's coming through, or what's coming. And I'm gonna take messages on what blessing is coming in your near future, but somehow your reading has been touching on that anyways. I feel like that's relevant because maybe some of you needed to hear this. Maybe some of you have been feeling like giving up, and it's like, no, don't give up, because you're so close. You're so close to getting what you want. You've already worked through so many hurdles. You've already worked through so many challenges. And so long as you remain patient, like, again, this message of the lioness or the lion when they're hunting, it's like sometimes they have to stay in that same position for a good long while. Sometimes they have to be on the prowl for a really long time. Sometimes they have to like sit and observe for a while before they can pounce, before they can attack their prey. So for you, it's like maybe it's been a really long time and you feel like things aren't progressing forward, but pile one, I'm here to tell you that things are actually progressing forward, and there's a lot of forward movement happening for you. Just keep going. Like, I hear like, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. That's kind of what's coming through. Like, just keep going because you are so close. And maybe you're tired of hearing that. And that's okay too. Like, you can be tired of hearing that. I get it. You know, sometimes when you're really going through the thick of things and like things are just kind of shitty and people are telling you, like readers or whatever are telling you, like, just keep going because I see it, like it's getting better, is not always the most fun thing to hear, because it's like, well, yeah, but everything's kind of falling apart. And that's kind of what's coming through for you. But like, things are changing and things are shifting. And as long as you just keep taking those baby steps forward, you're moving out of this situation. It's like sometimes in a movie, the main character can't see how they're moving through these challenges and how they're getting closer and closer to their goal. But you as the viewer can see that. So like maybe adopting a higher perspective could be helpful. We're going to pull one more card to see actually what blessing is coming for pile one in the near future. I'm looking at the next 6 months. That's my intention. So let's pull one card to see what blessing is coming for pile one in the near future. I feel like we kind of already touched on that, but wow. All right, pile one, I see you. Like, you have the Emperor coming up. The fact that it's coming up reversed, this is also like a blessing coming in the next, I said 6 months, but I feel like with the Emperor and the Empress, this is again you stepping into your true power, you manifesting all that you want, you creating the life that you want, and being able to rest and relax and enjoy it and fully enjoy the experience that you're creating. For some of you, this could be manifesting a relationship. What's coming towards you is there's somebody, again, that you may not expect, that you might not see right now, who is coming towards you within this next 6 months. Again, if October applies, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're seeing this, but yeah, whenever this applies. So the next 6 months, it could be earlier for some of you. For some of you, I'm feeling 4 months, even less. It really is going to depend on your situation. But if this is not a person, I feel like this is that grounded and secure energy and that surety in yourself. This is that true confidence. So like, you're on your path. And within the next 6 months, you're really going to see how you actually are standing in your confidence. You are sitting in your power. You're embracing your true self, and you're no longer concerned with other people's thoughts and opinions, other people's fears. It's almost like you're just taking your power back. The other thing I'm seeing here is you're becoming more flexible, and your creative juices, because of this flexibility, your creative juices are flowing. And with the Emperor, the other thing too is like, the Emperor is able to set healthy boundaries and keep himself protected, but not at the cost of being open or vulnerable and like not limiting his meaningful life experiences. And that's what I see for you. It's like you're now able to express anything that may be on your heart without this fear of how another person is going to react to what you're saying. And all of this is coming from the fact that you're standing in your power and knowing that your worth is not determined by anybody outside of you. So you're able to be vulnerable and open and still set those healthy boundaries and still keep yourself protected. There's also this message of moving in silence. So I feel like you're going to be moving in silence and making leaps and bounds by moving in silence. And only a very small amount of people, if any, are going to see or know about what you're doing. And if you're not already moving in silence, then this is your message to start moving in silence and allow your actions to do the talking. You're just not allowing anything to stop you. Like, I feel like you're becoming a powerhouse. And there's just so much fire energy going on here. The Emperor is associated with Aries, which is a fire sign. You have the Lion here, which is fire. You have 2 wands here, which is fire as well. So like there's just so much fire energy here, so much passion, so much igniting energy. The message here for you is that you're on fire, pile 1, and not in a bad way, but like you're just going for things. Like you have this fire in your butt and you're getting things done and you're just going after it, and like you're being fueled also. And like I said, your work situation especially was coming through. For some of you, this is going to be really relevant. Maybe for all of you, this is really relevant. So like apply it to your situation, obviously, but your work situation is improving. Whereas at one point, maybe this is you right now, you've been putting in so much effort and maybe you've had a lot of responsibilities. I see you moving away from that. And you're coming to this place of having responsibilities, yes, because the Emperor has responsibilities, having responsibilities, but being able to manage those responsibilities without them becoming burdens. And you're just up leveling. Like, again, with the Emperor here, it's like you may not see it, but there's like a new job offer coming in, maybe for some of you, this is your business and your business is taking off and like you're getting a new contract or a new client, or you're up leveling in some way. In the next 6 months, you are up leveling in some major way. And it's all because of the steady progress forward that you've been making, overcoming these challenges and going through all this work. So keep going, pal 1, because you're coming into some fruitful times. Now let's take your oracle cards to see what other messages came through. We have organization, justice, and security. So again, like we were saying, I feel like this is your financial security, but like this could be the security in your home, your stability, like things are becoming more secure. Wow, I just realized there's fire here too. So if you have been working a job where maybe you haven't had the security that you want, or maybe it's like unstable work hours, or this is just not a secure position for you, then that's what's changing. Like you're going to have more security. And wow, I'm seeing 33 as I'm saying this. So yeah, there's definitely more financial security, more stability in your new position or in your new job, or you're just feeling more stable and secure in this position. And with organization, I'm getting 2 things. 1, I feel like your life is becoming more organized, but 2, I also feel like that message about work, again, like a better organization or a better job offer or a better position in the current organization that you're at is coming through. And if this is a business, like your business is moving up in the ranks. Maybe you're partnering with another organization or a person or something, like apply it to your situation. And with justice here, I feel like if there was a situation where maybe, like for some of you, this could be legal situations. Maybe legal situations are you're working through legal situations and those are going in your favor and they're working out. For others of you, this could be like seeking justice. So making sure that for the work that you're putting in, you're going to be rewarded the right amount for that work. You're not overworking yourself for chum change. And making sure things are balanced in your life, that you are balancing out the amount of effort you put into the reward that you get. And of course, sometimes in the beginning of things, or like when we just start a job, or depending on your position, like you do sometimes have to put in more effort. For example, if you're just starting your business, if you just try to do what somebody who's been in the industry for 10 years or whatever has a solid situation going, if you try to just do what they are doing right now, you may never get your business off the ground. So you may have to, in the beginning, put in that effort, and it might be burdensome, but eventually it shouldn't stay that way forever. And so eventually, however that is for you, you can move out of that. And I feel like for you, that's what's happening here. Let's take one last message before we end your reading, pile 1. What would Spirit like to add to this reading? I strengthen my inner world to meet my outer world with grace. And I feel like that is just so fitting for you, pile 1, because that's exactly what you're doing here. Like, you're strengthening, you have been strengthening your inner world. And now you're reaping the rewards in your outer world. Your external reality is finally going to start to show you all the work and all the effort that you have been putting in to your inner world. Like, those efforts are not going to go to waste. You've been working through these challenges, and yeah, it was tough and it's not been easy, and things have been a little bit topsy-turvy, but you've been doing good, and your spirit guides really want you to know that you have been doing great and things are easing up for you. Continue to move on because you've already put in so much effort. And it's like, at this point, you're so close. Don't give up now, is the message that's coming through. Pile 1, I'm going to leave your reading right here. If you want to book a birth chart reading or tarot readings, my website is in the description box where you can do that. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more, be sure to hit the bell icon so you're notified when I upload. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I'll catch you in another reading. Bye. Hello, pile 2. You have chosen the rose quartz heart, and I'm going to keep your crystal right here. Before we get into the tarot, we're going to do an energy check to see how you're doing. So how is pile 2 doing? What is their current energy like? I feel like that was the dragon that just peeked itself, but it didn't come out. So okay, we have 2 cards for you. We have Zebra and Firefly. It is interesting to me that these are both air and fire here. So possibly a lot to do with your mind. Right now you may be in this place of like a limbo, almost like caught between your mind and your passions, caught between your mind and your desire, what your mind wants, what your heart wants, something like that. But this could also just be like you desiring freedom, desiring a chance to try new things and explore and go beyond the limitations that are the current situation that you have right now, versus wanting to stay safe and stay in your comfort zone and stay in the known. I feel like for you, you're cultivating a lot of self-love at this moment, which may also be why I was called to put the rose quartz heart on your pile. I feel like you guys are cultivating a lot of self-love, a lot of trust in yourself, a lot of trust in your intuition, because with the zebra here, the third eye is illuminated. So it's like you're starting to trust your intuition. You're starting to trust you. You're building and cultivating a lot of belief and faith in yourself. And Spirit is really calling you to that. It's like your spirit guides want you to know that you can trust yourself, pile 2, because you have what it takes to go after whatever you want, to do what you want, to break through these limitations, to explore and try new things. Like, you have what it takes. And with these 2, it's like you don't have to limit yourself to one box or to one type of lifestyle or one type of path in life. Like, I feel like you're meant for something much more greater than just one track mind. And life in general is so nuanced. Like, there's so many different things that we can experience, and we're not meant to be placed into boxes. And with you, pile 2, I really feel like you're not meant to be placed in a box. You're meant to do all the things, whatever the things are. And even if they're contradictory, even if they're not necessarily, like, if they're opposing, for example, like both a morning person and a night person, or wanting to be around people and also wanting to be alone. But you could be interested in both of those things, and both of those things can hold value in your life. You don't have to be stuck in a box, is basically what is coming through here. And you can expand beyond that. You can try all the different things, even if they're contradictory, even if they oppose each other. You're meant to explore beyond just the one box. You're meant to have a life that's not cookie cutter here. Pile 2, that's what I'm really getting, is like, your life is not meant to be cookie cutter. You're meant for more than that. And this experience that you may be having right now is kind of trying to show you that, like, you're not really meant for cookie cutter. Your energy wouldn't be satisfied in cookie cutter. You would not find it to be fulfilling. And some people do, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for you, Pile 2, I heavily feel like that's not your calling. Or at least there's something here that is calling you to explore the multi-dimensional being that you are. And we haven't even gotten into the tarot yet. But actually, before we get into the tarot, there's one more card. So this was your oracle card for motivation. We have aqua aura quartz here, another blue. So I feel like your throat chakra, your third eye and your throat chakra are really being highlighted here. And with 6, it's giving me like 6 of Swords vibes, or like the energy of 6 of harmony. So harmonizing the different aspects of yourself. I feel like that's what this time period is teaching you and showing you, is that like you can be a multi-dimensional being. You can be a person who has varying interests that maybe none of them really align, and find harmony through that, because that's kind of like your soul's desire. All right, and then for your crystal card, we have connecting to infinite potential, a renewed sense of purpose, wonder, and awe. The Earth is only one planet within a solar system, within a massive galaxy that itself is a mere speck within a vast universe. How awesome it is to recognize the power that we all have when we choose to see ourselves as part of this incredible creation, and when we tap into the universal consciousness that continually generates love and guides us with the wisdom of the ages. The appearance of this crystal is a message to you to cease your cynicism and worry and open your heart to the wonder that is your life. How unlikely we all are, and yet we are here. Drink in the magic of life in your body on this planet and let yourself be filled with wonderment. Open yourself to healing in its many forms, as the universal consciousness eternally creates new beginnings and generates abundance. Today is a day to appreciate the magic that is everywhere. I love that that is the message that came through for you, because I really feel like you're being called to, like, your attention is kind of being directed to try new things, exploring new different things that you feel called to explore, but maybe require you to step out of your comfort zone in some way. That message that we got with these 2 cards, I really feel like this is just confirming that. Yeah, let's get into your tarot, Pile 2. I'm very interested to see what message comes up for you through the tarot, because I feel like Spirit already gave a lot of messages. All right, let's see, what motivating message do you have for Pile 2? What motivating message do you have? Ooh, a lot. So we have justice, balance, and truth. We have the Queen of Cups here, the 2 of Pentacles, the Sun, and then we have the King of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. All right, so double 2s. 2s might be really relevant in your life right now. When you see 2s, your spirit guides are sending you a message of motivating you to keep trying new things. Yeah, 2 energy So with all of this coming out, the first thing that I'm noticing is that you have a lot of birds here, and then with Firefly, which is also an air, associated with air, I just feel again that message of like, you are meant for greatness. You are not meant to live that cookie cutter life. You're meant to explore and try new things. This seems like the pile that's meant to travel a lot and learn about new places and explore different cultures and different areas in this world. Like, this is the pile that really, that's the vibe I'm getting. Like, you are meant to explore and to really soak up all the experiences, the vast different experiences that this life has to offer. It's interesting how I placed the cards, and specifically that 6 came out. So pay attention to repeating 6s, but I also feel this confirms the message about harmony. And even if you don't see it at the moment, you are harmonizing your life. It's like you're in this phase of learning how to create more balance in your life. Your feminine and masculine energies are also coming into harmony. And through this, it's creating a flow of energy in your life where you can be disciplined, but also spontaneous. You can bring this childlike energy into your life while still fulfilling your responsibility. If you have been feeling trapped or weighed down by your circumstances, I see more freedom coming in, and Spirit really wants you to know that you are so worthy of this freedom, Pile 2. You are so worthy of exploring the desires on your heart. You are so worthy of having all the experiences you want in life. You are so worthy of experiencing the fullness of life, and that this experience of feeling trapped hasn't been for nothing, because it's led you to see the desires on your heart. And that's really the purpose of this, is to see those desires, to honor them, and allow yourself to crave them. Allow yourself to openly express those desires. Don't hold yourself back. And Pile 2, you are so worthy of having a healthy, reciprocal, balanced, romantic relationship. You are so deserving of that. If that's what you want, don't settle for less than what you deserve. Don't settle for less than what you want, because you're worthy of it. There's also this message coming through of not limiting your growth. Don't limit your potential, because you have an infinite potential. You have the potential to reach great heights, and it's simply about you acknowledging this and honoring this potential. And of course, like, everybody kind of has that, but I especially see that for you. And there may be times in your life where you doubt that and where you limit that, but that's why Spirit wants you to know that you have an infinite potential, and you're worthy of reaching great heights. You have that ability, so don't limit yourself. I also feel, Pile 2, that not only are you meant to experience material success and material wealth and like abundance in that sense, but you're also meant to experience an abundance of emotional success, or like tapping into your emotions and that living a very like vivid emotional life, or a very vast emotional life, having a very deep emotional experience. So yeah, like, you're meant to have this material success, but you're also meant to have this spiritual success, this enlightenment, this like deep connection to yourself, as well as this thoroughly enjoying the material experience. Like, you're meant to have it all, Pile 2. This lifetime, you're meant to have it all. Now let's see what blessings are coming in the near future. My intention is the next 6 months. What blessings are coming in for Pile 2 within the next 6 months? We have the 4 of Pentacles with stability and security. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is like stabilizing your finances, having a stable job or career that is allowing you to explore and have fun and try new things. So like, you're in the next 6 months, the blessing that is coming in is like, you're finally stabilizing, you're settling down or setting roots into something that is then allowing you to explore and to have this adventurous side of you come out. With the 4 of Pentacles, I'm also getting this sense of like, you learning when to let go of things and when to hold on. And by learning this, your finances and material world are stabilizing. And I see your finances improving. Maybe for some of you, this is obviously only going to apply for some of you. If you've been in a period of having to share your finances or having to somehow deal with shared finances, you're slowly building your own financial security. And for others of you, if that doesn't apply, then I simply see more stability coming into your material world. And it feels like more security. And so like being able to put money aside and having and improving your savings. Let's see what other messages we have for you. We have stillness and strength. With this swan here, Spirit is really calling you to start seeing your worth. When you look in the mirror, Spirit wants you to see the amazing person that you are and all the potential that you have. Maybe for some of you, you've been going through a time of like deep inner reflection. I feel like that is really helping you to see what new experiences you want to have in life and to really come to honor your desires, your heart's desires, as well as your mind's desires, as well as your, like, all the desires that you may have. It's like this period is really helping you to honor those desires and to see them all as valuable. And give yourself permission to have and experience all of those things. And I really do feel like you guys are developing a core sense of strength, a core sense of self. And through through allowing yourself to have different experiences, through allowing yourself to just experience all the things and have all the things in this life, you're really building and developing a lot of strength. And when you are in the lows of life, it's not because Spirit wants to hurt you or see you lose, but rather because it's a period of time you need to develop that inner strength. Like for a butterfly, if you cut the cocoon open, it won't develop the strength it needs to fly. But through its struggle of opening the cocoon, it develops that strength and is then able to fly and reach new heights. So similarly, the universe, Spirit, God, whatever you believe in, has your back, but they can't do the work for you because you wouldn't develop the strength needed to hold space for your desires. You're building self-love. You're really meant to experience greatness in this life, and you're really meant to love your life, like love your full life experience, all the ups, the downs, the everything. Like you are meant to love it all and experience it all and really thoroughly enjoy your full life experience. Let's take our last card before we end this reading. What would like to come through? What last card would like to come through? These cards are like being super chaotic right now. We have I am always provided for. I feel like with this it's like confirmation to let you know that the universe is always here. It always has your back. Your spirit team is always here. They really want you to experience your full life experience, to have all the financial security and stability and all that, but also to experience all these other things too. And to know and trust that you are provided for, that they have your back, they're here for you. And whenever you need them, just tap into your own intuition, tap back into yourself, because they're here for you. Pile 2, I love this. I'm going to leave your reading right here. If you want to book birth chart readings or more tarot readings, my website is in the description box where you can do that. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more, be sure to hit the bell icon so you're notified when I upload. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I'll catch you in another reading. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. You've chosen the green aventurine star. I'm going to keep your crystal right here. And when I tapped into your energy, Pile 3, it was really strong. So you have really strong and powerful energy. That was the thing that it got right off the bat. Your energy is super powerful, super strong. yeah, it was like a surge, like an intense surge of energy. So I'm going to keep your tarot cards here for now, and we're going to do our energy check first and see how you're doing and what your current energy is. How is pile 2 doing? Or pile 3, sorry. I just called you pile 2. What is pile 3's current energy like? Can we get one card to see pile 3's current energy? Okay, I feel like another card flipped over. Wow. Okay. Well, this came out for pile 2, so maybe for some of you, check out pile 2's messages, because maybe there's a message there for you. But we have the rabbit here, which is an earth card. I get the sense that you have this innate ability to create wealth. Like you have a really strong ability to create wealth and to create abundance around you. Like even if that's not in the form of money, but like that could be in the form of an abundance of love, an abundance of creativity, whatever that looks like for you. You have this innate ability to create abundance around you. But right now I feel like you may be struggling to focus your energy or to focus in general, and maybe to like direct your energy in the right areas or in areas that are going to bring you benefit or bring you fruits. Like you might just be struggling with your focus right now. You may notice that you have a lot of things in your life to untangle right now, and like that may be what's making it difficult for you to focus on, like untangling your thoughts. For example, you could have a lot of racing thoughts, or maybe you just have a lot to juggle right now, and it's been a little bit difficult in untangling that, in moving away from certain things, like releasing certain things. I'm also hearing decluttering. So maybe you've been trying to declutter and trying to release things from your energy, from your mind, from your physical space that no longer serve you. And maybe that's been causing you a little bit of overwhelm. But I just see like right now, your current energy looks like you're trying to refocus, or you're maybe struggling to focus, and yeah, you're trying to navigate that. So let's see your motivating oracle card message. We have the Lumerian Quartz with 31. So here's the message for the Lumerian Quartz. We have vision, big picture thinking, unlocking the secrets of infinite possibility, your ability to imagine something bigger and better and draw in what you need in order to heal. Feel a sense of well-being and step into your power as a co-creator is greater than you think. The message of Lumerian Quartz Spirit is that now is the time to free yourself to dream big. What do you see for yourself? How do you picture yourself in this future? What kind of person have you evolved into as you strive to fully embrace and enjoy your life? On this healing journey, you are called to keep your eyes on the bigger picture of your experience, so that you recognize your struggles as leading you to epiphanies, allies, and inner wisdom born of lived experience. Lumerian Quartz Spirit reminds you that the capacity to unlock the wisdom of the stars is within you. Just open your connection to the conscious universe and allow your imagination to soar. Very soon, a powerful vision of what is ahead for you will become clear. I feel like that fits perfectly, that maybe with all these racing thoughts and these tangled up thoughts, and maybe having too much clutter around is keeping you from seeing the big picture in your life, and seeing the bigger goals that you may want to achieve, or seeing something bigger than the day to day. But you have that power within you. Like I said, you have this power of creating abundance. And this was confirming that, like, you have that power within you, pile 3, to create abundance. And as soon as I tapped into your energy, I felt that intense power and like the really strong energy. So you do have such a powerful energy, and you just may not be seeing it right now. It may not be something that you acknowledge. Even if you do see it, even if somebody else tells you, maybe you're refusing to acknowledge it, or maybe you're not acknowledging it for whatever reason. But Spirit is coming through to be like, pile 3, you have this amazing ability to create that abundance. You have an intense energy around you, and you can direct that energy for your benefit through untangling these thoughts, through untangling and decluttering and doing the cleaning up that you may need to do, that maybe you've been feeling called to do, like learning to focus your mind and hone in on the things that you want would be incredibly beneficial, because with your intense power and energy, it's almost like once you focus in on something, once you hone in on something, you can easily magnetize that to you. You can easily create that. You can easily achieve that goal. But for you, it's just about being able to get that clear focus in. And I feel like that's what you're really being called towards right now. Let's see what other motivating messages Spirit has for you, pile 3. What motivating or inspiring, uplifting messages is Spirit? It's also been rather interesting, but your cards have all been flipping out and sitting in the deck like this. So I almost feel like it's because you may not see, like it may be hidden to you, your own power. You may not see your own power, but other people see it. The universe definitely recognizes it, and things respond to you really quickly. And right now you're just being called to like see your power, see how strong you are, pile 3, like how much inner strength and how much energy you have. Like you have this vitality to you. That's what I'm picking up. So we have the Fool here and the Ace of Cups. I love this. So like, one, there's like definitely a new beginning. So lean into this newness, because there's huge potential here for lasting fulfillment. And there's also a lot of firsts on the horizon for you, like even possibly a new relationship. That this could be romantic, but it could also be friendship, that is opening you up to these new experiences and allowing you to branch out and try new things. And I feel like through this, you're gaining a much deeper understanding of yourself, and it's increasing your life wisdom. This new beginning also feels like an adventure. Like there's just so much adventure waiting for you. And I feel like Spirit wants to highlight that you are not responsible for carrying the weight of other people's problems. Like, of course, we can be empathetic and sympathize, but that doesn't mean that we have to carry those burdens on as our own. And so even if some people can't come with you into this new beginning, you are still worthy of having it and fully enjoying it. You have this ability in you too, pile 3, to recognize what is serving you and what isn't. And by getting focused and having a good routine, you'll find that it'll be easier for you to do this decluttering, to clear out any thoughts or emotions that have been looping in your mind or in your body. I really feel like you are an idea factory, pile 3, and your ideas are solid. Like they have potential to them. You have so much potential within you, pile 3. Again, because of that amazing vitality and energy that you have so much potential in you. And your ideas are a reflection of this potential. And so like taking action on your ideas, starting to bring your focus and attention to these different ideas could really help elevate you. Your vision like is being really highlighted here. Your vision is really detail oriented. I feel like you have a very powerful attention to detail, but in general your vision for life or your vision for things, like maybe this is like your creative vision, is really being highlighted too, because I feel like you have a really strong creative vision. Let's see what else wants to come through. What other motivating messages would Spirit like to give pile 3? it's almost like if you have been struggling with working through any mental tangles or like mental knots or like clutter or even clutter in your space, because of your like tapping into your gift of being an idea factory, of trying new things, of creativity, of seeing like the big vision and having this creative imagination, it can help you work through this, like these mental fogs, because again, you have like, you're naturally extremely creative, and tapping into that is going to help you to declutter and to like come back to simplicity, is what I hear. Let's see, we have the Hierophant here. So just the fact that you have, again, 2 major arcanas and this the Ace, again, speaks to how powerful your energy is, how powerful and magnetic you are. And with the Hierophant, I feel like you have this deep wisdom within you that, again, people really love to be part of. People really love to hear your ideas and really love to hear all that you have to say. Yeah, you have like this wisdom and this knowledge to you, and Spirit wants you to tap into that, because it's like pile 3. You have so much wisdom, and people really do want to hear it. People want to hear what you have to say. People enjoy when you speak. People enjoy hearing your wisdom, your knowledge. People enjoy hearing your ideas and your creative vision. So expressing it could be really beneficial. I feel like getting one more for you guys. One more motivating message. We have the King of Swords. Yeah, expressing it. Expressing your creative vision. Communication. I also get the sense that you have a like eloquent way of speaking, a way of articulating your thoughts that is able to reach a wide audience, is able to be understood by a wide range of people. And I feel this is all coming up because maybe there's something that you have been desiring, or maybe something that you like you've been wanting to work towards or work on. And it's almost like you have all the gifts and all the tools within you to go after this thing, to go after this vision, to go after this goal of yours or this desire of yours. Like, if, for example, if that has to do with like being a public speaker of some sort, or maybe being more in the spotlight at your job, or taking on more of a public role somehow, I feel like Spirit is sending you this motivation that you have what it takes to do that. You have what it takes to go after that. You don't have to play small, because you're not meant to be small. You're meant to be like grand. I mean, your energy is so like powerful that you're not meant to play small in this life. And it is kind of interesting because pile 2 had something of a similar message. So maybe some of you really were called to that, and if you were, definitely check that out. But yeah, like, I just feel like you are not meant to play small and go for small things, but rather, because your imagination is so big, because your creativity is so big and grand, and like your energy is so powerful, you're meant to tap into that. You're meant to honor that and like see that, like see how much power you hold in this life, how grand your vision is, and walk towards that. And again, like the original message I got with your innate ability to create abundance, I really feel like that is relevant here. you have this innate ability to create all that you want, to create the idea, like bring your ideas to life. You have this ability to create and bring ideas to life that maybe other people would never have even thought of, but you have this creative mind that's like, no, I can piece these things together and it's going to look beautiful. Let's see what's happening for you. What blessing is coming in the next 6 months for you, pile 3? What blessing is coming for pile 3 in the next 6 months? 1, I feel like the removal. There's something being removed from your life that you have been wanting to remove, or that you have been trying to remove from your life, and it's actually happening. Take that as it applies. Maybe that won't apply to all of you. So let's see what blessing is coming in for pile 3 in the next 6 months. What blessing? We have the 2 of Swords here. Clarity. I love that. You're gaining clarity. So for some of you, this could be like the reason you've been feeling like this mental fog, or maybe you've been feeling like overwhelmed by the clutter. This could be mental, but it could also have been physical. I feel like maybe you had a few different like options in front of you and you didn't know what choice to make, or maybe you were like trying to weigh out your options in something. And in the next 6 months, it's like you're being blessed with clarity. You're being blessed with a sense of direction, and your mind is being able to focus again. You're no longer at odds in your mind, but you have this sense of peace because you're gaining that clarity. Your mind is no longer at odds with itself or with you. And so you're able to move forward. And like that's could also be what the Fool is here too. Like you're having forward movement. Things are progressing forward. I do notice that like many of your cards, like the Fool, this Rabbit, and the King of Swords are all looking that way. So it's like forward movement is happening for you. Yeah, like the mental fog is clearing up. And you're integrating several different things. Like you're finally being able to integrate a few different things that you've been working on maybe, or that you've been like different ideas that you've had in your mind that you just didn't know how to like actually bring together. It's like you're finally being able to do that in the next 6 months. I'm feeling called to say that the blindfold is coming off. For some of you, this could be gaining clarity on your relationships. But yeah, take that as it applies. Now let's see your oracle cards. So we have simplicity here with the feather and letting go, which is just so fitting for your reading. Yeah, you're letting go, like you're releasing, you're coming to this place. This is your motivating messages, but I don't know why. Maybe this is the motivation you needed to know that like these things are happening. You are moving on from this situation. There is this letting go happening. The things that you've been trying to declutter or remove from your life are actually happening. Maybe that was the exact motivation or the confirmation you needed. I feel like life is becoming more simple for you, but also I feel that you have this lightness in your heart. Like your heart is very light-hearted. You have this light-hearted energy, like we said earlier, and I feel like you're coming back to that, and you're really honoring that light-heartedness, and it's almost like your light-heartedness translates to others too. Like it is infectious. Like when people are around you, they feel at peace. They feel like they can just be goofy and have fun and enjoy and not have to take things super seriously. Like your energy brings that out in people. Like you could just be playful and not have to always be so super serious. Like it's okay for you not to hold on to everything. It's okay for you to let go. If you want to let go, you can let go. You don't have to hold on just for the sake of holding on. Yeah, and like with this card to it says, allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. And with the Hierophant here too, it gives me that vibe that you are the type of person that is able to learn from situations and move forward, not allow those situations to hold you back, not allow those situations to weigh you down, but rather, because of this lighthearted energy that you have, you're able to move forward, learning the lesson, but not being so attached to the situation. And if right now you've been feeling this mental fog, or like you have too much clutter around you, this gift of yours, your ability to let go and come back to lightheartedness, come back to simplicity, is what will help you. I'm also noticing these feathers here. So feathers could be really important. Pay attention to that. If you receive feathers, that's like most likely a message from your spirit guides, a message that you're moving in the right direction. It's like spirit is trying to contact you in those moments of like, you're doing exactly what you need to do. You're doing great, pile 3. Keep doing this decluttering. Keep moving through this, whatever it is. I just keep hearing decluttering. So maybe for some of you, you've been feeling really overwhelmed with a lot of the things that you have acquired in your life, and you've just been trying to sort through it. And you have this innate gift within you, and that's exactly what's going to help you do that. For others of you, this could also be the releasing of an old job or old position and moving on to something greater. That message has been coming on up in these 3 piles a lot. So maybe that's a collective thing. I don't really know, but I'm giving the messages as they come. And yeah, like I feel like there's a lot of forward movement happening, a lot of clearing out happening for you. Let's see what other last message Spirit has for pile 3. Thank you. We have, I have the power. Wow. I have the power to create change. Pile 3, I feel like you need to affirm this to yourself. You have the power to create change. You are literally so powerful. From the moment I started your reading, I felt that. You are extremely powerful. And you definitely have the power to create change in your life. Yeah, that's beautiful. Pile 3, I'm leaving your reading right here. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. If you want to book a birth chart reading or more tarot readings, my website is in the description box where you can do that. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more, be sure to hit the bell icon so you're notified when I upload. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I'll catch you in another reading. Bye. Hello, pile 4. You've chosen the amethyst. I'm going to keep your crystal right here. And before we get into your tarot cards, we're going to take a look at your current energy, see how you're doing, what your current energy is like. What is pile 4's current energy? Get one card for pile 4's current energy. We have the Swan. Okay, so a few things are coming to me. Whenever I see the Swan, especially in this deck, I get the sense of twin flame journey or soulmate journey. So for some of you, maybe you've been navigating that, and it's been... that may be where a lot of your energy might be going. For others of you, this could be a lot of deep introspection, and maybe there's been a lot of mirroring happening, or you've been doing a lot of self-reflection. So your current energy could be evaluating your emotions, doing a lot of deep introspection, a lot of self-reflection, really diving into you and exploring who you are, and learning about yourself, learning more about yourself, gaining a better understanding of your desires, gaining a more clear understanding of what you desire out of life, gaining more clarity on who you desire to become and the type of life you desire to live. And then now let's take a look at your crystal messages. So we got 2 for you. If I can get them, here we go. We have chrysocolla and auralite, which is 16 and 8. Everybody else, I only wanted to pull 1, but 2 flew out, so we have to go with it. I'm going to read from the guidebook for these, but for some of you, this could be crown chakra activation as well, going through that right now. Maybe you have a really strong or powerful crown chakra. And for others of you, I'm getting this message that you are divinely protected. You are divinely guided and divinely protected right now. Or in general in your life, you have a lot of divine protection and guidance around you. Yeah, let's see the guidebook. All right, so we have chrysocolla, speaking your truth, heartfelt communication, right speech. When you speak your truth, you are being true to your soul's desire to participate in the co-creation of a better world and a better life for you. Chrysocolla Spirit's message for clear, authentic speech that arises from your heart is this: the force of the conscious universe's love is here for you today as you choose to speak up and speak out. For you can be a clear channel for what needs to be said. Your voice is so very important, for you are a unique being with your own calling and destiny, and the conscious universe expresses truth through you. Practice choosing your words consciously as you voice a difficult truth or speak up on behalf of someone who has felt powerless for too long. Be assured that because of your commitment to heartfelt communication, your voice will ring out, cutting through the noise today. This could also be like learning how to speak up for yourself, by understanding your own boundaries, your own values, by gaining a better understanding of you. It's like you already have a really powerful throat chakra and a very powerful voice, but now you're learning to use it in alignment with your values. And for others of you, this could be like, maybe you are tapping into your like intuitive gifts, because I'm kind of getting the sense that for this pile, maybe you guys are highly intuitive or have like a strong connection to the divine, and it allows you to channel, like with the crown chakra message that I was getting, a crown chakra activation. You could be receiving a lot of channeled messages, a lot of downloads, and maybe you are highly attuned to channeling from spirit, and it's almost like that is like a huge gift of yours that right now you're being called to like express and communicate those messages. Maybe you need to start a channel, maybe you need to just deliver these messages, like allow yourself to express the messages that come through for you, however that applies for you, however you choose to do that. By doing it, it's almost going to give you a even greater understanding of yourself. It's going to allow you to feel more freedom too, because now you're not trapping these thoughts and these downloads in your body, but you're expressing and releasing them. We have auralite, mindfulness, meditation on the present. To be mindful is to be aware of the now rather than distracted by the past or future and any thoughts of outs, shoulds, and might haves. Your quest for healing requires discovering what you are truly thinking and feeling when you are not distracting yourself. Auralite Spirit calls you to be mindful of your needs right now, for this may be a time to let tears flow or laughter arise, to recognize something so subtle that you previously missed it, or to understand that you are so much more than what you can accomplish or produce. Be here in this moment, fully present and accepting of what is. Make the time to meditate today and simply observe what you know and feel without starting to talk yourself out of it and into something else. No matter how hard this moment may seem, simply by observing it, you will change it. I feel like that's confirmation of what you guys are doing right now. And I also feel that Spirit is calling your attention to see how strong and powerful your connection to Spirit is, and how strong your ability to channel messages is. And by tuning into your own inner world and by tuning out the external noise, you're going to be receiving even more messages, because I almost get the sense from this pile that you're meant to use your voice and activate this awakening in others, activate other people's powers, like not by forcing anything on them, but simply by using your voice and authentically like allowing those channeled messages to be directed out of you. You're meant to inspire others. You're meant to awaken others. I almost feel like that's a big thing, or a big like part of your life journey. And tapping into, because like maybe for some of you, you've been getting these downloads, but you might feel a little afraid or be hesitant to actually express them. And Spirit's saying, no, like Pile 4, you need to express this because you're meant to awaken others. You are meant to be that guide. You are meant to be like a spiritual leader of some sort, or a spiritual guide of some sort, or even if it's not even on a grand scale, like it could be just in your own family. Like you're meant to be the leader and take people, like to mirror things back to people so they can reflect and heal in their own time and in their own way. But at least you're expressing what's coming to you, and it's bringing that peace within you. There's this thing here of like, even if other people don't like it, you speak truths. When you speak truths. And maybe others don't enjoy hearing it because sometimes the truth isn't always something we want to hear, but you have that power for a reason. And if somebody chooses to awaken to that and to accept that truth and learn from it, then it's going to benefit them. But if they don't, then that's on them, you know? But at the end of the day, your power is a beautiful thing that you have, and its purpose is to awaken yourself and other people. And like, yeah, there's this huge message of like, you have the truth or the right of things. Your intuitive nudge, like you almost get things right the first time. Some of you could even use this gift through writing, maybe channeling your messages through like written works, so writing a book or something like that. And if that's been on your heart, like you've been feeling called to that, then I feel like this is confirmation for you. But either way, your voice holds so much power, and Spirit is really calling you to speak and to express yourself, because now is your time, Pile 4. And Spirit is here to protect you, to guide you, to be your support. Just know that your voice holds a lot of power, and it can move people in so many different directions. Like it has the power to move crowds, is what I hear. And more than anything, it has the power to awaken people to their own power. And I almost feel like that's kind of why you've been receiving so many downloads, and maybe that's why you've been on this journey in general. But like, you have an incredible power in your voice. So using your voice, whether that's through like actually, you know, speaking, or through written communication, whatever it is, like using those channeled messages will greatly benefit you during this time. So now let's get motivating messages from the tarot cards. Thank you. Wow, we have a lot of swords right off the bat. We have the King of Swords, the Tower, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. One thing I feel like called to say is that your voice can help you move out of challenging times. If you have been experiencing financial challenges or financial difficulties, maybe explore expressing your thoughts and like moving these channeled messages out of you, because that could help you in your finances. But with the King and Queen of Pentacles here and the Swan, which also to me can represent like the divine masculine, divine feminine, through this journey of learning about yourself, through this self-reflection, you're coming to this place of true wholeness. And if you notice on this Tower card, the foundation is set. And it's almost like the top part of this tree house had to break in order to release the crows. Like the crows are coming out of it. It needed to break to release it. So that is strongly giving me this feeling of you need to release the things that the downloads you've been receiving. You need to release them in some way, shape, or form, whether that's through written communication, to expressing it. Like you are really being called to release it, because you have this incredible, powerful voice, and you have been receiving so many downloads and messages through your transformative journey, through your self-reflections, through all of that, and it can help so many people, including yourself. Like I feel like this is like, it's not only going to help others, but this is going to help you. This is going to uplift you. This is going to take you out of any financial hardships. Like, use your voice, pal 4. Oh, that came out strong. But really, it's like you're meant to use your voice. You're meant to trigger some people. You're meant to be that mirror to others. Because honestly, even if in the moment somebody doesn't like being triggered, if they choose to explore that trigger, which is on them, that's not something we can control. But if they do, it could lead them to so many profound epiphanies about themselves and lead them down a road of greater understanding of themselves. And it can just open so many doors for them. So keep using your voice. If you are already doing this, keep doing it. Even if you're not getting like people liking you, because like on the internet, if you're putting your work out there and you're triggering people, you may not get as many likes as somebody who's giving the like flowery false information, because that information can look more appealing. It can feel more good in that moment, but it's not actually helpful, because it's just kind of boosting a false sense of ego. But you'll notice that those posts will get hundreds and hundreds of likes, and yours may not. But the quality of your messages are actually going to help somebody, are actually helpful. And so while it may not reach the wide audience and it might not get all the notoriety, it's actually having a true impact, a deep impact. And there's quality to it. And like for you, I feel like your thoughts, your mind, your journey has been about seeking quality over quantity. And all of this is almost preparing you, what I hear, to take this role on of a guide, of an like a person that awakens others. I guess a spiritual guide would be someone who awakens others. And maybe it's unintentional in some cases, but you have this power, and that's kind of why you went through what you went through, and why you experienced these things, and why right now, through this deep self-reflection, you're coming to this place. But Spirit is really calling you to continue to use your voice if you are, and to start if you haven't, because there is an extreme power in your voice, pal 4. And I feel like Spirit keeps wanting me to bring that up, like to reiterate that, because like, damn, you got some power in your voice, pal 4. And it's like, you can, like I said, you can move crowds with that, but you have to get those channeled messages out. And again, even if people don't necessarily right away pick up on it, eventually they will realize that other thing, those flowery messages, aren't working because my life hasn't changed. am still stuck in this place. So maybe I should try this, because this advice is requiring me to dig deeper into myself. It's requiring me to see myself and look in the mirror and expose my vulnerabilities and do all of that work. And it's kind of triggering my ego, but it's actually bringing me growth. It's actually bringing me movement. It's bringing me closer to myself. So over time, people will start to recognize that your voice, your messages, your thoughts, and the quality of your work is far more appealing than the quantity of like flowery messages out there. That was really powerful, Pal 4. Your voice. I'm getting something else. For those of you who have been on a twin flame journey, as in you're on a twin flame journey or a soulmate journey, and it's been really tiring in your energies, maybe it's been draining in your mind because you've been thinking about it a lot and there's a lot of reflection. It's bringing you a lot of blessings. And through this deep self-reflection, through this mirroring from that relationship, it's bringing you the growth you need so you can step into your full power, so you can step into your true role here. If you choose to, obviously, that's up to you, but it's bringing you that. So it's not useless, it's not fruitless. I'm feeling called to say that. Like, Spirit wants you to know that the journey that you've been on, or the journey that you're going through, if this resonates, obviously, but in general, the journey you're going through is not useless, it's not fruitless. But specifically for those of you who are in a twin flame or soulmate journey and it's not been easy, it's been really full of a lot of trials and like tribulations and like just a lot of heartache and mental drainage and a lot of those types of things, it's not without purpose. It's here for a reason. It's elevating you. It's truly growing you. And I know sometimes like it's not always easy to hear that, and I feel for you, because that journey is not an easy one. It's not a flowery journey like everybody shows in the movies and stuff. Like, that's just not how it is. It's a journey of growth, and like that other person is gonna trigger you in the worst types of ways, and they mirror things to you that you really don't want to see. But yeah, like Spirit just wants you to know, like, they see you, they're here for you, and they understand that it's not an easy journey. And sometimes you may be wondering, like, what the hell did I just sign up for? Like, why am I going through this? I just want things to be a little bit easier. I don't want to have to go through all this challenge and all this difficulty. And you're valid for your thoughts are valid there. Like, your feeling for that is valid, and there's nothing wrong with having that feeling. And Spirit doesn't want to sugarcoat it. Like, it's not easy. And they recognize that, and there are rewards coming for that. And it's all to prepare you to step into this role. And and you're valid to feel that way. You're valid to have those thoughts of like not wanting to keep going. And even if you take breaks and pause and whatever, like, you are still moving forward. So go easy on yourself is kind of what I hear coming through, because your journey may not have been super easy, and especially in terms of like relationships, but in general, there's a lot of growth happening, and growth is not always super easy. Like, think about when a child is teething, they're growing their teeth, and they sometimes randomly experience pains. Like, it's not an easy process, it hurts, like they're crying and they're cranky, and they express that, but eventually they get teeth so they can eat better food than whatever baby food that they have to eat. So like, that's the example that's coming through, is like, yeah, it's not been easy, and we recognize that, and you're allowed to have your feelings for that. You're allowed to not be like, to be upset about like the different things going on. It's just bringing you to this place of greater things. Like, it's bringing you greater things, it's bringing you greater blessings. And I feel like this reading is confirming that for you. It's here to tell you that yes, greater things are on the horizon for you, and that Spirit recognizes your journey has not been easy. It's like, yeah, the mirroring that you may have had to reflect through. And for some of you, like, this could have been parental wounds as well. Maybe like you've been working through a lot of parental wounds. Yeah, take that as applies. So let's see what blessing is coming in the near future. I'm saying 6 months. That was my intention. So what blessing is coming in the next 6 months for pile 4? We have the Page of Pentacles here. So you're moving out of this 5 of Pentacles energy of lack, of feeling isolated or left out, or like things just being a little bit dry. In terms of your finances, in terms of your physical world, your material world, these things are coming to a close. You're closing chapters there, and you're starting to create more stability in your life, create more wealth, walk towards better wealth. I also feel like you're coming to this place of curiosity, and this curiosity, like becoming more curious, is blessing you materially. Exploring the different things that you're being called to explore, that your mind wants to explore, that you want to explore, like being more explorative, being more curious. I feel like that's what you're doing, and because of that, through that exploring, you're being blessed in your material world. Things are becoming greener. Like, if you notice, all of these cards are kind of like lots of like pale colors, and this Page of Pentacles, as the next 6 months, it's like there's color coming back in, there's more life, there's more vibrancy. You're gonna feel that vibrancy coming back in, that life coming back in. I also feel like you're tapping into your life force energy as well, so that could be incredibly powerful. And you're taking your power back. You're recognizing the power of your voice and using it to help you. And through that, the color is returning to your life, is what I hear. Let's see what other messages we have. We have safe home here. So yeah, your home environment is definitely becoming much more secure, much more stable. I feel like you're opening your heart up as well. So if you have been on a twin flame or a soulmate journey, and I feel like that is either coming to a close and you're learning your lesson and you're closing the chapters in that, or it's like you and that person are finally closing the old chapters and moving on to something better. Like, your relationship is flourishing, your relationship is becoming more stable because of the work that you guys have put in. We also have inner peace. I love that this came for you, pile 4. You're coming to a place of inner peace, of things becoming more peaceful, of things flowing. If you notice, you have 2 here, the 2 fishes and the reflecting swan. So I almost feel like you're coming into this place of harmony, of integrating your masculine and feminine energy as well, and creating that balance within you, creating that harmony within you. Yeah, things are looking so much more peaceful. Your life is becoming more peaceful. And I also get the sense that with your energy, you have the ability to be grounded. And through this grounding, people find peace in your presence. And it's almost like through this power of bringing peace to other people's lives, you're being blessed and rewarded in your life. So yeah, there's definitely some huge blessings coming here for you. I feel like your finances, for one, your material world, things are becoming more greener, more lively. Your home environment looks to be doing much better. I also feel like paying attention to your home environment, giving it the love and care that it needs, loving on your home, tending to it, doing things like that could be really helpful in creating this like safe environment for yourself. And your guides really want you to know, Pile 4, that even if it's felt challenging at times, even if it's felt really draining at times and felt like you don't have that security and like things are not stable or how you want them to be, you have been making significant progress forward. You have been moving in the right direction. You've been moving towards your calling, because all of this is like up-leveling you. It's building the foundation so that you can step into your power and walk towards your purpose, or one of your purposes in this life. So it's really just building character. It's like almost like character development. This is like you've been going through a lot of character development, and Spirit recognizes that, and they're really coming through to be like, you've been doing a good job, Pile 4. It may not have been easy, but you've been doing it. You've been working at it. Even if you fall back, or even if, it's not like a smooth, linear line forward, like, inner work in life is never a linear, straightforward movement. There's always going to be ups and downs, and you've been navigating it to the best of your abilities, and they're really coming through to recognize that and to like send appreciation and like love your way, and to let you know that like this is not forever. This is just for this temporary period, and things are changing. Your home environment is going to stabilize. Like there is this change happening, even if you can't see it right now. So now let's take our last card. What would Spirit like to give Pile 4 to end this reading? What message would Spirit like to give Pile 4 to end this reading? We have, I know growth is often disguised as discomfort. I feel like that's just so perfect and fitting for your pile. That yeah, sometimes growth is uncomfortable. It's not always super flowery and stuff, but you are growing, and it's gonna bring you so many rewards and so much like value. Like it's bringing you value. Like you are becoming a far more valued person. That our innate value is always there, but like I feel like in your life you're becoming a much more valued person, and you're starting to value your life more. And yeah, there's just a lot of things going on for you, Pile 4, and all of it's like taking you out of this difficulty and this challenging period because of the work that you've done. So anyways, Pile 4, this is where I'm going to leave your reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. If you want to book birth chart readings or book tarot readings, my website is in the description box where you can do that. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more, be sure to hit the bell icon so you're notified when I upload. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I'll catch you in another reading. Bye.